6th of November, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Jewish Rashi.
Okay.
Okay. We are up to Pasuk. We're up to Pasuk 14. Okay. Maya, I think it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
It says,
Just 1 second. Yeah. Pasuk 14.
okay. Hayipale me'Hashem davar l'moed ashuv elecha ka'et chaya u'l'sara vein. Okay, so Hayipale is a wonder, but he says, is anything beyond Hashem? At the appointed time, I will return to you at this time next year, and there will be life, and Sarah will have a son. Okay, so Hayipale.
Translated to Ace Higher this time next year when you will be alive and well. You will be alive, which means alive and well for you. Okay, so Rashi explained it previously in Pasuk Yud. Okay.
Okay, so Rashi. Hayipale. Targamo. Hayit kasi. So it is covered. Kishum davar. Is there anything mufla umufurad set off and separated umuchusa and covered mimenu from me, meaning from Hashem. Mila asot kirtzono. From being able to do as I wish. Okay, and Lemoed at this appointed time. The Otomoed at that appointed time, Hamiyuchad, it singled out, Shekavati Lecha Etmol, that I fixed for you yesterday. No, that's esoteric. Okay, and then Lemoed Hazeh, at this appointed time.
So I put it added in brackets in parentheses previously. Previously. On the in the day of the Mila, Hashem said to him, which was 2 days earlier. And where does it say? Where does she say it? אשר תהיה למועד הזה בשנה האחרת. We go back to chapter 17, Pasuk 21. The end of last week's Parsha. Vesprisio kimes Yitzchak asher teled lecha Sara lama'id hazeh b'shana ha'acheres. And that's what going to say later, when Yitzchak was born, they made a mark in the wall. In Pasuk chapter 21, chapter 21, Pasuk base. Lamed asher dibeitoi. Shamala lamed oshu veilecha sorat lo srita b'kaisa. He made a mark in the wall. When the son will come to this mark in the wall next year, then you will give birth.
Oh.
That's what it means over here too. Lamoid, at the appointed time. That's what Rashi's going to say over here. Okay? Right. So Esma is left up. Lamoid azeh b'shana acheres. That's Rashi thing. Chapter Yudzayin Pasuk Chafalef. Okay? Let's go on to Pasuk 15. Lu.
Vatechachesh Sarah lemor lo tzachakti ki yarea vayomer lo ki tzachakt. Tzachak. Well, the second shva is a shvana, right?
Is a shvanach.
So therefore, you pronounce it.
No, you don't.
The second one.
The second one, even though normally you have two together, you pronounce the second one, but that's only when it's not at the end of a word. But when it's at the end of a word,
is that right?
You don't pronounce it.
Interesting. Okay.
Tzachakt. Okay.
Sarah denied, saying, "I did not laugh," for she was frightened. And he said, "No, but you laughed."
Okay. So Rashi is going to point out the two words "ki" over here do not have the same meaning. Okay, Rashi is going to point this out.
All right. So Rashi says, "Ki yareya v'gomer." Let me just get my glasses. Sorry. Ki tzachakt. Harishon mi shamesh lashon deha. The first instance of the word ki in our verse functions in the sense of because. Shenotain ta'am the davar, since it gives the reason for the matter. Vatechachesh Sarah, that Sarah denied. Lefi sheyare'a, because she was frightened. V'hasheni, and the second instance of the word ki, me shamesh b'lashon ella, functions in the sense of rather.
Right.
Vayomer, The verse is saying, but he said, lo, kid,
No, not but he said. It's in the sense of but, meaning he said to her, not as you say, but you did indeed laugh. She said, I did not laugh. And he said to her, but you did. Okay?
Sha'amru Rabosenu, that our rabbis have said, ki mit shamesh ba'arba the shonos. The word ki functions in four meanings. If, Dilma, perhaps, Ella, rather, Deha, because.
Here you've got an example, and possibly got an example of two of them.
Right.
Okay. Let's go on to Pasuk 16 now.
Okay. It says, Vayakumu misham hanashim vayashkifu al pnei Sodom v'Avraham holech imam l'shacham. Okay, and the men arose from there, and they gazed towards Sodom, and Abraham walked with them to send them off.
To accompany them, actually.
To accompany them.
Or to accompany them on their way.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see, Rashi. It says, Vayishkafu.
Vayashkifu.
And they gazed. Call Hashkafa b'mikra. Okay, so any gazing that's mentioned in the Torah is forbade. Oh, it's forbade, l'ra'ah. Okay, chutz min hashkifa mima'on kadshecha, except for gaze at your holy abode.
Now, this is mentioned with regard to Vidui Maestris in Parshas Kisovoi.
Okay.
After he has completed giving all the required gifts to the poor, so he says, he prays to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shkifa mim'oim kadshecha, okay, uvorechas amchois Yisrael.
Okay.
He uses the term hashkifa, which basically means to gaze down.
Oh, okay. Gaze down to your people. Huh. Holy abode. Okay. Shegadol koach matnot iniyim. There's great strength of power of gifts to the poor. Shehofech midat arogez. And it transforms Hashem's attribute of anger, rachamim, to mercy. Wow. Now I know why it's so strong. And then lishalacham, send them off. Lilavotam, to escort them. V'savor, no, kisavor orchim haim. Because he was thought that they were orchim, guests.
Yeah, they were guests. He didn't realize they were angels.
Okay, very good.
Which is very strange, actually, because and they come and tell him, I'm going to come back next year, and Sarah will have a child. Now, Rashi made a whole issue of the fact that he says, I'm coming back, which a human being can't say because he's not sure when he's going to be around the next year. But an angel can, yes, say it. So it
Ah,
seems a little strange that he thought they were only guess.
uh-huh.
Here, so the Sifsei Chachamim dwells on this point, and he says they were. He thought they were not angels, but they were messengers from Hashem,
Oh,
like prophets. I don't know, prophets from Hashem. Anashim Neviim Shluchei Hashem Lo U'Lesara. They were human beings, not angels.
uh-huh.
So it's very strange that the Maisa, yes, Avraham Avinu thought there was, that there could be other people who are prophets. Maybe Avraham Avinu thought there's other good people in the world. Okay. Okay, let's go on to Pasuk Yud Zay. Yeah, Pasuk Yud Zay.
Amar Hamichaseh Ani Me Avraham Asher Ani Oseh. And Hashem said, shall I conceal from Avraham what I do?
What I intend to do.
Is it
Right.
specific to this situation, or is it a general rule that Hashem is developing?
Well, let's see what Rashi has to comment on it, because this is Smashmas, just particularly over here. Hashem wanted to make sure to tell. It doesn't mean that Kodesh Baruch Hu in all decisions, Kodesh Baruch Hu felt he had a need to consult with Avraham. But here in particular, that's what Rashi is going to say.
Hamichaseh Ani Bitmiya. It's a rhetorical question. Asher Ani Oseh Bisdom in Sodom Lo Yafeh Li. It is unbecoming of me, La'asos Davar Zeh, to do this thing. Shalo Mi Daita, without his knowledge. Ani Nasati Lo Es Haaretz Hazos. I have given him this land. Vachamisha Kirakin Halalu.
Hello.
And these 5 cities, Shalohain, they are his. Shne'emar, as it says, Gavul Haknani Mitzidom Boacha Sidoma Va'amora Vigomer. The Canaanite boundary extended from Sidon, reaching Sodom and Amorah, etc. Karasi also.
So this entire land, in other words, these in the entire area of Sodom is part of Eretz Yisrael, which I've given to him.
Karasi oso Avraham. I have called him Avraham. Av Hamon Goyim, a father of many nations. V'ashmid es habanim. Shall I destroy the children below Odia La'av and not inform the father? Shehu Oivai, that he loves me?
Yeah, he's the one who loves me. He is my one who loves me. So that's Rashi seems to explain this is why Hashem particularly was saying over here, Hashem felt obliged to consult or certainly inform Abraham of what Yaakov Baruch is about to do. Okay, let's go on to Pasuk 18. I think we have time to just one more Pasuk.
Okay.
Yeah.
It says, let's see. V'Avraham hayu yihiyeh l'goy gadol v'atzum v'nivrechu vo kol goy haaretz. Okay, and Hashem said, I'm sorry. And Avraham will surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth will be blessed through him.
Right.
Wow. Okay. So the Avraham hayu and Avraham will surely become Midrash Agadah. So this is a Gadic Midrash. Zecher Tzadik Livracha. The mention of a righteous person is for a blessing. Ho'il v'hizkiro. Okay, he mentioned him. Bircho. He blessed him.
Right, meaning, but this is not really essential to what Hashem is. It's not essentially connected to what Hashem just said before. Just because it happened to mention Avraham, Kosh Baruch Hu blessed him. That's according to this midrashic explanation.
Right.
However, pshutoi.
Okay, so the simple meaning, v'chi mimenu ani ma'alim. Would I keep a secret from him? V'harehu chaviv lefanai. But see now, he is so precious before me. Lihiyot legoy gadol, to become a great nation. Ulehid barech bo kol goy haaretz, and for all the nations of the world to bless themselves by him. Wow.
But I hide it from him, considering that he is so beloved to me. I'm a great nation. Yeah. In other words, if Avraham is such an important personality, important person, that he is going to become such a great nation, therefore it's only right that I tell him what I'm going to do, that I'm going to wipe out Sodom. Well, we'll see. It's interesting because the Chayra, the next pasuk, which I don't really have time to do, really pasuk, the next pasuk really sums up the difference between Abraham and Sodom. And this is really was the how can we call it, the crux of the matter, crux of the difference. Why, in other words, what was the major difference between Abraham, in philosophy, between Abraham's philosophy and Sodom's philosophy? Now, basically, that Abraham was for doing kindness. That was his motto. That was his byword, right? be hospitable, to help to give to others, to help others out in all respects. And Sodom was exactly the opposite. Sodom was anti-chesed, anti-kindness. And basically, what's interesting, I haven't got time now to go through the whole thing, but Sodom's philosophy was everybody's for his own. There's no idea of every one person helping another. Each person's for his own, the survival of the fittest. Okay? In fact, it says, I didn't think, but somebody has told me he was present where somebody quoted Mein Kampf of Hitler, that Hitler's philosophy was, the Aryan philosophy was the survival of the fittest. Everybody is for himself, and this may the strongest win. And his hatred for the Jews was because they introduced kindness to the world. That was his major philosophical opposition and hatred for the Jews was because of was based on this.
Wow.
Okay? Okay, we'll have to conclude here. I wish you all a good Shabbos.
Okay, have a good Shabbos, Rabbi Moore.
Have a good Shabbos, Rabbi. Thank you.
Be well. Kol tov.
Okay, cool too.